What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to a new video. For today's video we have Olaf, the Viking king himself, in the jungle. I actually picked Olaf this game because the enemy's team did get to pick Rengar first. And if you have been watching my videos, you know that I am on a Rengar spam right now. Trying to get him to level 7 mastery is proving to be a very difficult task, as right here he does pick up a double kill, and we did start off blue buff and then come to the red buff. So as soon as I noticed that he was on top, I was like, okay, maybe I could try get his blue buff, try to disrupt his jungling a bit. But he did get a double kill, so he definitely has the lead on us. So we did get to disrupt him a little bit by taking his blue buff. But Olaf in the jungle is a lot of fun. And recently, to be honest, I rarely see him get played at all in my games. As right here, we do manage to pick up a nice kill on the enemy Gragas. That was a good job by Darius. But yeah, I think Olaf, you rarely see him in the jungling team anymore. But he is a solid pick, to be honest. He's a great jungling, has great jungling clear. He's really fast with his second ability and his axe spamming. If you throw your axe, go pick it up. Throw your axe, go pick it up. It provides great jungling clear. So right here, the enemy team did pick up the mountain dragon, but we couldn't actually try to steal it. My AD and my support, they really weren't paying attention. They probably thought the same thing as I did. It's just the mountain dragon. Maybe we shouldn't risk it. That's right here. Man, he does some damage, huh?
Bottom turret is under attack.
But yeah, you rarely see Olaf in the jungle. As right here, I tried to contest the river scuttle, but Gragas did come to help, so we just gotta back off. Our red buff is up. The Rift Herald does spawn in 3 seconds.
Rift Herald has spawned.
So maybe we can try to steal it, as Gragas right here is disrupting us a bit. But Zed from the mid comes to help. Katarina might get caught right here. Oh no, she juked us. Oh no. Oh, we got juked, I'm not gonna lie. She tricked us. We got bamboozled, as right here Darius just gets picked off, man. That Lux root is... Lock is extremely annoying. It holds you for a really long time, man. Yeah, but I have been finding great success with my characters, with the legends I play, running Mercury threads. I think the Mercury threads are one of the best boots in the game right now, because it gives you that extra 15% of, whether it's stuns, slows, or pushbacks. And that actually really helps, man. So right here we did manage to pick up the red buff. I saw Gragas, and right here he just walks back, so he makes the job easy for us. We pop an ultimate, as right here he throws his ultimate at us, but with our ultimate we're immune to anything like CCs, so it's a great pick. But right here we just pick up the blue buff. And the enemy team here, the entire game, they actually had a lead, man, because, look at that. They get the turret. I believe that, is that the first turret? Yeah, that is the first turret, as Gragas picks up the first turret. But yeah, this game, if you read by the title, it was just, the game wasn't looking too good. They did get the first dragon. Rengar was quite fed, as right here I'm just hiding in the bush, and then Katarina comes in. But our team didn't notice it, so we don't manage to pick up the kill. The team fight does break out, we just clear the minion wave. But right here, we do manage to turn things around. As Zed right here Darius does pick up a double kill. And Zed does pick up a kill on the enemy's Draven. And here we do manage to get a shutdown on Rengar, which we get an extra 600 gold. I don't know if you noticed right there, 665 extra gold, and the Ocean Drake is up. And this Ocean Drake, which gives you lifesteal, is actually really good on Olaf because of his second ability, which grants him a lifesteal and attack speed. And that's why I think Olaf is a really solid pick, and he's a fun pick to play because of the runes that the vampirism that gives you extra lifesteal. That is a great rune to run on Olaf. But honestly, you can just, mix it around, see what you like. Brutal is another great one to go. You start off with extra damage and extra armor penetration. But with Olaf, you probably don't need to rely on your armor penetration with your third ability, because your third ability deals true damage. And it's great. It's probably one of the best abilities in the entire game. Low cooldown. And for the build, you could honestly go between the Trinity Force or the Black Cleaver as we pick up the enemy's tower right here. We try to chase down Gragas, but he's a tough nugget to catch, man. Gragas is probably turning out to be one of the most annoying characters in the entire game. With his dash, with his ultimate, and especially if you play him a bit tanky, man, this guy's really annoying. And right here, I was really scared. We do use our flash, but I was talking to myself the entire time. I was like, worth it. I was like, that was so damn worth it, stealing the enemy's red buff. But we did use our flash, but I was like, nah, it's completely worth it, because the enemy Rengar was quite fed in the early game. But with the build, as you can see, I did go with the Trinity Force and then Starrock's Gauge, but the Black Cleaver did get buffed in the recent patch, so you could definitely switch that out with the Trinity Force, depending however you choose, how the game is going. As Darius, right, it picks up a triple kill, and Darius in the new patch is still one of the strongest characters. I recently played a game where I was where my team was leading, right? And Darius was 0-6 in the Baron lane. But the amount of presence and fear that he gives in a team fight, he was building really tanky, and because he did with his ultimate, I mean, he was just a scary character to have. Even when he was losing his lane, the enemy team still managed to win the game. It was insane, the amount of fear that Darius, even when he's losing, 0-6, can put into the team. As right here, we managed to pick up our second dragon, the Cloud Dragon, which is always nice to have. We try to chase down Rengar, but he's out of there, as we do get chased down by the enemy Draven. But we just pop ultimate, escape nice and easy. But for the jungling characters, man, I've been seeing Jarvan a lot, Xin Zhao a lot, Jax even, Pantheon not as much, but Olaf you rarely see. Olaf you rarely get to see, and I've been seeing so many Lee Sins, man. Lee Sin I really hate. If I had to rank one of the most hated characters in the entire game for me, is definitely Lee Sin up there. Gragas is slowly becoming one of them as well. But right here we got that epic kill on Lux, and we just take the enemy's turret. Nice and easy. The Baron is up. I am pinging for it, but I'm not sure if my team will react to it. But for the build, honestly, it's really just, explore with it, play however you want with it. But for me, I do enjoy the Conqueror, and then the Hunter Vampirism, and then Conditioning. Conditioning actually got a pretty nice change to it now. It gives you, after 5 minutes, you gain 8% armor and magic resistance. And then after every 2 minutes, you get an extra 2 armor and magic resistance. So if you run that with, a Garen, a Darius, or even a Ramos, that's going to be insane in the late game. And the Gathering Storm also did receive a change. It now gives you, I'm not exactly sure how much additional damage it gives, but that is a great rune to run on Olaf. If you do choose, to pick him in the jungle. He is a bit difficult to play, but he is a lot of fun to play, especially if you, start snowballing, get some kills. As right here, we did manage to turn, now things for our team are looking good. We managed to pick up 2 dragons. We got the Baron buff. Now the Elder Dragon is spawning up. So from things looking pretty bad for the team, Now they're looking quite good. But the blue buff, it turns out, is mana is a problem on Olaf. The jungles that I've been playing, Olaf and Wukong seem to have a mana issue. And I think it's mainly because of just the amount of times you need to spam your abilities while in the jungle. You spam your Q, you spam your W, you spam your E. Especially with Wukong, you run out of mana so fast. You honestly need the blue buff like all the time. As right here, I smited a bit too early, so we do have the Baron and Elder, and look at this chase down, man. We just easy kill right there on the enemy Lux, and we're just chasing down people right now. I mean, Olaf Fed is one of the scariest characters to fight. Honestly, anybody that's Fed. And this seems to, we managed to turn the game around, from the game not looking too good for the team. The Rengar had 6 kills in the early game, as here we wanted to get a cheeky little kill, but we ended the game first.
Victory.
But hopefully, this game, the Rengar spam doesn't bore you out. I'm gonna try to throw in some couple of games here and there. We were 4-0, 11 assists, just showing you some stats. But I hope you guys enjoy.